Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, August 4th, and we're out here in the garden. Teresa figured instead of starting her new plants for the fall inside, she's just going to start the seeds right out here in the ground, and she needs some compost. We're going to plant what? Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbages maybe? Broccoli and cauliflower, cabbages. So over there's carrots. All right, so I just dug up one wheelbarrow full of compost for her. That's what our compost looks like after a few months, and we kept this bed covered, so we're uncovering it and then we'll top dress it, I guess, with a little compost for it. I can see a little weeds. They sneak up everywhere, man. There's a little crack. They come out, don't they? They find it. So there goes Teresa doing it. But look how far the bed settled. Look at that spot. It went down 6-8 inches there. And I think she's going to use, these other beds are covered. We just don't do cover crops. They're too much work, and I don't have free seeds for cover crops. So we just cover them with cardboard, and then we add compost. But soil looks pretty darn good. So we'll mix it in, and if the ground's any compacted at all, Teresa will broad fork it. But I don't know if it's going to need any of that.
Well, to mix the compost in, I will.
You're going to mix it in a little on the top. Not very deep though, right?
Yeah, it grew. This is where we had the red potatoes. And it just dried out really fast.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to put compost in it.
So look at our tomatoes behind her. Yesterday we made 2 batches. I can't quite see that in the sunlight. I think you guys can. We made 2 batches of tomatoes, and we used our new tomato mill, which came out really good.
Yeah.
Took all the seeds and skin out perfectly for us. And I think you made what, 8 jars?
No, it only made
6
5
jars?
quarts.
5 quarts. So out of that, we'll use that for tomato sauce for pasta, but we're going to have tomato juice this time too. I had been buying some cans of tomato juice over the winter because it's so good for you. So anyhow, that's what we did yesterday. It was kind of overcast, drizzly kind of day, so we stayed inside and did tomatoes. But you could tell using that machine, like when we go to make apple butter and things like that, it's going to come in really handy. Oh, there goes the cat. All right, are you ready for me to dump this one, babe?
Yeah.
Where would you like it?
What do you think?
I don't know.
One.
You want one big one?
One of them here, another wheelbarrow there.
All right, so you want 2 wheelbarrows full. All right, I'm going to dump this one and go get her another wheelbarrow full. Well, we're over at the compost pile, and we're taking out some of the weeds that were in here. Wiregrass. And then Teresa said I dug something up. Well, I can't see it. Your hands in the way. There it is. Sweet potato with slips on it. This time of year. August, whatever, 4th. What do you do with that? I don't know.
I really don't know.
I don't know. We could put them in where our cold frame is going to be, but that is getting the sweet potatoes. Kind of. Here's where the cold frame is that I'm building. And the sweet potato said, "Oh, how nice! We could use this ground." Look at. I hope we get a lot of sweet potatoes. We just ran out of last year's sweet potatoes, so we're out of potatoes. So I have to eat white. They're growing right up the fence, out the fence. They'll grow all over the darn place. And the watermelons are in there, and we've had good watermelon, good cantaloupes already. And we're gonna pick some more cantaloupes maybe today. You can't see it from here, but underneath those watermelons and cantaloupes, we have these little plastic, I'll call it saucer dishes, and they just raise the fruit up off the ground, make it a little harder for the pests to get into it and a little bit harder for it to rot. Anyhow, there's the tree that ate the orchard. So it's gigantic. Anyhow, she's got 2 wheelbarrows full of dirt now ready for that bed. That'll be enough for that one bed, I think. But we'll see if we can get some more. I just cut the grass yesterday because of all the rain, so we got grass now. We got a pile there started. It's cooking. The compost there looks pretty darn good if you ask me. So we'll start on the new piles. Though actually the new one over there is cooking good. But this stuff is what makes our garden grow.
It especially helps in a very sandy soil or in a very clay soil, which we had when we first moved here.
Yeah.
Our soil is very much improved
right
now.
Oh yeah.
Over 4 years.
But we've gone through tons and tons of cardboard shredding it to make this compost, mixing it with this grass. As you can tell, we don't have any trees on our property, so we don't get leaves. If you got extra leaves and you're in Felton area, let me know. You can drop them off here. We got room for them. All right, so I'm gonna go. I just wanted to show you the little sweet potato slips. All right, Charlie and Teresa, Garden for Two, we're back again. So I dumped the compost and I spread it, and that's kind of the way it looks. All right, this is what it looks like when I just dump it. And Teresa's just taking her fork there. I don't know what she's quite doing over there.
The carrots are going to go in here.
And the carrots are going to go in there.
And because it's cucumber, I can't use the broad fork under here because I'll hit the wood.
Oh yeah, it's not deep.
So I'm just going to use the cultivating fork. And it's pretty loose.
So she does that by hand. We do pretty much everything by hand. Anyhow, this is the way it looks. Now, a pro tip or two, we take weeding. So when we're doing this, it's 2 people job. So when you go along and then you see a weed, you go over there and you just take it out. So we do it twice. Once while I'm putting it in the wheelbarrow, and that could grow back. So when I'm loading it in the wheelbarrow, Teresa's there as I'm shoveling it, and she's yanking out weed after weed after weed. I can show you the ground over there. There's all weeds all around the wheelbarrow on the ground. So anyhow, that's the tip. And then when we pour it here and I spread it out with the rake, I'm looking again for them. Get them out now. A lot easier. Truly is. So anyhow, you can hear I'm a little bit out of breath. So shoveling and digging and pulling out weeds, wheelbarrowing, raking. It's fun stuff. It's pretty nice today, so I'll probably be jumping in the pool in a few minutes. Anyhow, Charlie and Teresa, Garden for Two. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. Teresa will try and answer them for you. Okay, as we're over here getting the carrot bed ready, Teresa's pulling out the carpet weed there, and then she's lightly turning it over with the fork just to loosen it up, because carrots need loose soil. But you saw me on the other 2 beds putting in compost, and where I raked it even and leveled it out, took all the weeds I saw in it. That wiregrass is nasty stuff. Take it out. This one doesn't get any compost though. This is a pro tip for you for carrot growing beds. Want that soil nice and loose for it, obviously. Yep. And then Teresa, why is it we do not put compost with our carrots?
Well, carrots like a sandy or light soil.
Yeah.
And the compost will make, compost or manure added to a carrot bed is going to make your carrots hairy.
Hairy carrots.
Yeah.
And husband doesn't like hairy carrots.
Well, they don't store as well when they're all hairy.
Yeah, if you do get hairy carrots, they taste okay. Teresa just goes and rubs all the hairs off before she gives them to me. She's a saint, I'll tell you. Well, we've been married, what,
49 years in September.
So 49 years. So I think she knows. She knows me by now.
You're in love.
So she does all these wonderful things for me, and I don't say a thing. She just does it. I thank her all the time, don't get me wrong, but she just knows the way I like it.
And That goes both ways.
No, I never do anything for you.
Oh, yes.
It's only one way. You have to do everything for me. That's it.
No.
So look how nice that looks. Isn't that a great looking?
I mean,
That's you.
Just shoveling and digging and spraying.
Well, I don't show me doing all the work like some sites do. I tell you how we do it. I don't show you, but I do it.
Yes.
And you can see her doing it right there. There's nobody else, just me and Teresa. Well, once in a blue moon, the kids come over and help.
Which is nice.
Yeah, well, I always love to see the kids. Yeah, I love fresh carrots. This year, I was thinking of making like a carrot soup. But I'm not sure how that's going to come out. We did tomato soup last year. It didn't quite get the flavor the way I like it, but we're going to try it a little bit again and adjust it. And we did salsa, we did hot sauce. And we make a lot of, being Italian, got to have Italian gravy.
Yeah.
Homemade Italian gravy from your own tomatoes. Can't beat it.
That is the truth.
Yep. And you know what's in it? Because I know what Teresa puts in the garden, because I'm right here with her.
Yep.
Anyhow, that's how you do your carrot bed. Now, she'll rake it nice and even and all that. And when she plants the carrots, everybody does it different ways. Some people cover with a cardboard or a board or whatever you'd like to do. Whatever works. This was an onion bed, and the onions were okay, but they didn't get real big this year. So we're a little worried. Maybe we need to test our soil again pretty soon.
Yeah, maybe.
And see what we're missing, if we're missing anything. Anyhow, that's the bed there, and you can see Teresa did that while we were talking.
Yeah,
And
it's very loose.
And I'm an hour closer to my anniversary now. So,
I'm hungry.
there we go. Garden for two. This is it for real. Until later. Charlie and Teresa garden for two. Bye-bye. All right. So this garden here, Teresa's going to, when we plant this, we need to protect it from the bugs.
From the cabbage worms.
The cabbage worms. So what she'll do is she'll hoop these and cover them. I didn't go over that.
With netting.
With netting. So we don't use insecticide. There's your hoops over there. And she'll pull the netting out of the pole barn. But another pro tip here, when we're working in this bed, you could tell like some parts are a little compacted more than other parts. And I believe it has to do with, because we turned the whole thing over equally at the beginning. It was all equally loose. And I did it down, what, like 12 inches, I guess, the first time. 10, 12 inches. It was pretty deep, the whole spade. And then it gets compacted in certain areas. And I think that has to do with where the soaker hoses run. And it gets compacted as the soaker hoses get water on it. And then this area right here where my shadow is was lower. And what happened was the board there, I don't know if I can focus on this, the sun is so bright. The board has like the seam between the two boards, and then the water finds a way out. And where it finds a way out, it makes a low spot inside the bed. So that you have to take care of. On some of these, we do protect the seam. We have like aluminum flashing and plastic flashing that we use, mostly aluminum. So it just goes over that seam so that the dirt and the water don't go out so easily. So Teresa is gonna do, she jumps around a lot, but our string beans look like this. So all the holes up there, so she cuts them back a little bit. And then this is the new section. Look at the leaves over here, you know. And we get tons of string beans versus the ones we didn't. So, yeah, yesterday we had 2 buckets full of string beans. But they're here, and she'll see this. Bugs mating on our string beans. If I had my glove on, I'd kill them. I don't like doing it barehanded. So anyhow, there's 2 bugs mating right up there.
Oh.
You look at all these here. Holy moly.
Oh, the Japanese beetles.
Yeah, that's making your holes. Japanese beetles.
At least I know when they lay eggs, they can't hatch in my soil because it's inoculated with milky spore.
Yeah, milky spore. That does go down around. So you can see here, it's still got string beans, and the string beans will continue to produce even though they look like crap sometimes. Anyhow, she's going to get in there and pick, and she's going to kill all those bugs by hand. Asparagus is growing all over the place, and we had tons and tons of pickles, cucumbers this year. Tons of string beans, big string beans too. All right, I'm going to go again. Charlie and Teresa Garden for 2. Thanks for watching.